All right, there we go. Again, I should be live on both channels. Picture should be clear now. And I should be live on two channels. What's up, Jeff? Appreciate it, man. Everything should be good. I should be live on two channels. I don't know why the title of the video is still coming in as that. Yeah. Yeah. Call that number for a good time, Eric. Thank you, Jeff. All right. Well, this is pretty cool. We're live on two channels. So I think I got that figured out. And I'm doing it through StreamYard, but also through that same other program. So I'll tell you what, we'll shut that down. We'll shut this down. Okay. And we'll just leave those two open. I'll wait for some more people to get back in here. I just want to stay on here for a minute. And so basically, yeah, basically, when I was live a minute ago, I'm still going through that software, but StreamYard they work together. But for some reason, I changed the title in StreamYard, but it's still showing up as a multi-streaming title. I guess I'll have to change the title. Um, in here. What's up, Isaiah? Yeah, don't cross streams. So I went out a few minutes ago and bought myself the Milwaukee uh, shop vac. I've been putting it off and putting it off, but I finally decided to pull the trigger. Should have done it a long time ago. So we might do Wednesday nights like this. I may stream on both channels on Wednesday nights. I had a bunch of people a minute ago. I wonder where everybody's at. Yes, Eric, the 2 gallon 18 volt. Yes, that's the one I got. Very impressed with it. Ooh, there comes the rain. Yeah, the transfer pump is nice, Eric. I've used it. I don't own it, but I've used. A guy let me borrow one time. It was pretty cool. I was very impressed with the transfer pump. Again, I don't own it. Guy let me borrow it one time, and I really liked it. Hey, Gary. Gary's watching on the Outlaw channel. Gary, we're live on two channels, just so you know. And see, I can't do it. I'm gonna have to download another internet thing so I can see both chats at the same time because I don't know. Okay, Eric M. Yeah, see I believe all the chat. See, you can see the chat in there is two different chats, Rich. That's very true. Um I think so, Rocky. I'm yeah, pretty much. And then Wednesday nights, I do kind of like a shoot the breeze and take phone calls now that I'm able. And if anybody wants to call in just to test or whatever, that's fine. We can do that. The number's on the screen. Uh, I know there's a way to split screen on this Mac, but I cannot remember how to do it. I think it's control shit. I can't remember. I'll have to Google it. um, split. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, see that doesn't help me though. I'm gonna have to download another software. But the Outlaw channel is not that well known yet, so I want to get it known. So I want to. I'm going to download Fire. What is it called? Firefox. And then that way I can. Because I have Google Chrome, but that's what I have my. I actually need a third monitor now. Is what I need. I have I have my laptop here, and then a monitor here. So now I need another damn monitor on this side. Is what I really need. But I think I can get away without a third monitor. There's Firefox. Let me download Firefox. All right. Show in Finder. That way I can see both chats. So y'all bear with me. Looks like I have to go to the applications. Okay. There it is. Let me put it down here on my dock. All right, we should be ready to go now. I'm starting to get a little tech savvy here, fellas. I'm trying. There's Firefox. We got Firefox open. All right, so we're going to go to YouTube. We're going to open up the Outlaw channel in Firefox. There we are. Now I can open up this chat, and now we can do the split screen. There we go. This is, what channel is this? Okay, this is HVAC with John Israel. And this is, okay, this is the Outlaw channel. So I have them backwards for some reason. I'm supposed to be Outlaw. Just give me a second, guys. Bear with me. Okay, here we go. Outlaw channel here. And this should be HVAC with John Israel right here. There we go. Now we're cooking with peanut oil, fellas. So we're going to exit out of this one. There we go. Okay, now I can see the chat on both channels. And I can see my editing software or my software. Oh, I'm high tech now, baby. We're streaming on 2 channels. So we got 10 watching on HVAC with John Israel and 11 watching on Outlaw. So we got about 20, 21 people watching. Double monitors. Yes, I have my laptop right here directly in front of me and then a monitor that I'm looking at where my webcam is sitting. So I think this might be how we're going to do Wednesday. Excuse me, how we're going to do Wednesday nights. Eric cooks with the finest vacuum pump oil. He does not use peanut oil. He doesn't use vegetable oil. He uses vacuum pump oil to cook. Very nice. I dig it, Eric. I dig it. All right, so we got Anthony's in here watching on the Outlaw channel. Jeff and Rich F are watching on the Outlaw channel. Eric M is pretty chatty on my HVAC with John Israel channel. Greg is here from Alabama. 6 shooters watching on the Outlaw channel. So for everybody, again, I'm going to announce it again. We are live on both my channels. I am now able to go live on both channels. I've upgraded my software and actually went to the paid version. I can go live. So we're live on HVAC with John Israel, and we're live on Outlaw, on HVAC Outlaw. So we're live on 2 channels, and I'm pretty excited about it. So we got Greg in here from Alabama. Gary Gleisberg is here. 6 shooters here. Rich F, Eric M, Rocky Top is in here. Isaiah was in here earlier. All right, I think that's about. So we got We got 14 on HVAC with John Israel and 12 on Outlaw. Pretty cool, man. I like this. I like it. If anybody wants to call in to ask a question or anything, the phone number's on the screen. You're more than welcome to call in. I do have the phone hooked up. I'm going to put it on vibrate, though, because when it rings, y'all can hear it. I actually wouldn't mind if somebody would call just to make sure that everything is going okay. I wish I had something to give away, but I really don't have anything to give away to you guys. I have some stuff coming to give away. I'm gonna get on YouTube on my phone and see how it sounds. I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. I want to see. It looks like we have a caller. Hello, you're on the air.
John, Tony, just checking to see if it works.
Who is this? This is Tony?
Yeah, Tony from Connecticut.
Yeah, Tony D. Thanks for calling, man.
Not problem, brother. You're the best.
I appreciate that. So let's give it a second. Can everybody in the chats hear Tony? We're live on 2 channels. Can both channels hear Tony? And can you hear him okay? Do I need to turn him up? What's the deal? So, Tony, what are you into today, bud?
Well, I tried to, like I was telling you yesterday, I was working on that ductless system. It became a freaking nightmare.
Right.
It's not. It's one of those Blue Ridge April Air one. It's a piece of junk.
I've never heard of that one.
Yeah, it's one of those they sell to the homeowner, and then it's just a piece of junk. It's just like one. It's like Cool Breeze. There's a couple out there that they try to make the
Dude, I've never heard of either one of those, man.
I'll send you some information.
Yeah, please do, man. You got my email.
I do.
Because I have never heard of either one of those.
Yeah, there's Mr. Cool. There's a few of them.
Mr. Cool.
Yeah, and what they're doing is they have line sets that's already pre-charged. So all the guys, if the guy's handy, he runs the line set, and it's already pre-charged and it locks in and it starts up. To me, I think that's not fair to us.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, I'd love to see some information, man. I have never heard of either one of those.
Yeah, I'll send you that. You know what I mean? And I got a job coming up. I'm with a 2-ton Rude and an oil furnace.
Well, that's a traditional forced air system, though, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we don't have any heat pumps up here. I might have worked in 2 heat pumps in about 20 years.
Right. So you're going to do just a straight cool condenser with a evaporator and then an oil burner.
Oil burner, yeah.
So you'll do a Rude oil burner, or you use a different brand?
No, I'm using a Williamson burner with a Carlin Easy One burner. Those are pretty good.
Okay.
Rude, Ream, Train, their gas stuff is good. Their oil stuff not so good.
Well, man, I've seen a couple guys on YouTube besides Steve Lav that install oil burner, an oil furnace.
Yeah.
And they never use, the Train, the Goodman, the Rude, the Reams, the Carriers. It's always some brand I've never heard of. But you guys know it because y'all do oil.
Right. We use Williams furnace, and then what we do for boilers, we use McLean and with an indirect water heater. Okay. So that's pretty much what we do. A lot of that work up here. So
okay.
And like I was telling you before, I've been retired. When I came across your videos, it inspired me to go back into the field.
Well, I appreciate that, man. I really do. I definitely, try to do what I can, but I wasn't.
You,
My videos are not intended to make an older man go back into the field. But hey, if that's what you want, man. Hey, you know, no, man. Honestly, I do appreciate the comment.
yeah, I'm having fun, John. I mean,
Well, good. You know what, man? That's all that matters. As long as you're enjoying yourself, who gives a shit?
yeah, but compared to what's there today, compared to old school we did 30 years ago, I'm surprised why no more people are not going into the field.
Well, that's the thing, Tony, is that these days, especially back in Alexandria where I was with my dad, and I talked to him the other day, and he was telling me two of the oldest companies that were back there have shut down because they're a little older than dad. My dad will be 63. These guys are in their 70s. They couldn't do it no more. Well, their kids took it over for a couple months, and dad said they ran it in the ground.
Yeah, yeah.
And but nobody else is getting into it. uh it's I tell you what, man, it's going to get to where one day this trade will never go away,
Nope,
but
you're right.
a man in business that knows what he's doing will have more work. I don't know about there, but like in Louisiana, will have more work than he knows what to do with, because as these old timers, and I hate to say it, and I don't mean no disrespect, but as these old timers die, and because I mean, look, I'm not trying to be funny. That's part of life. We all have to die. And
Right.
as these older guys die or they get sick, some of them get Alzheimer's, some of them just get sick with cancer, or they just get worn out. As they
Oh yeah.
as they fade away or they pass away and their business is shut down, you take younger guys like me that are in business that like what we do, we're going to have more work than we know what to do with,
Well, we
because
have to.
there's not going to be a big selection of contractors for customers to choose from.
No, but we have the same problem up here. I taught in one of those private schools for a year, but we have the same problem up here because in Connecticut, if you have an S1 license, which is a contractor license, which I have, you're allowed to have two apprentices under you. So I'm always getting solicited to go to work for some company. We'll pay this kind of money. I said, I don't care. I want to do my own thing now. You know what I mean? Start my
Right.
own business
And I wanted
and
to
just
and I wanted to clear that up with you, and I don't mean to cut you off, but you're working for yourself, just doing your thing, right?
correct.
Okay, go ahead.
No, like in other words, what I'm trying to do now, I'm getting my insurance and all that stuff, and just open up a little company and just do service work. If I got to do any installs, I give it to somebody else because I cannot climb in ladders and in attics anymore because of my knees.
Absolutely. Man, we're in the same boat. When we moved back to Lafayette, I moved back here without a job. And a lot of people will say, dude, that was stupid. And now, yes, I would agree with you. But I figured, the middle of summertime, South Louisiana, I told my wife, I was like, let's go ahead and go, if we don't want to live in Baton Rouge anymore, because I won't have any issue finding a job. It'll be easy. Well, boy, was I wrong. I mean, I spent the first month here job searching, and so I just started doing some advertising on Facebook, man, and I've been busier, so busy that I had to thank God one of my first cousin lives here. I've actually had to have him come help me. And again, I'm doing service work, and
Yeah.
I'm doing, I'll do change outs, but like I've been doing a lot of condenser swap outs and air handlers, and I've done an air handler in a closet. But if I got something big to do, like in an attic or something, I have a subcontractor. Actually, the same subcontractor that we used back in Alexandria, about an hour away. I talked to him the other day. He's actually willing to drive down here and not charge me any extra to do my full change outs.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. That's good. Yeah, because 30 years of doing this, I got one knee replaced, another one's on the way out. I'm a little on the heavy side, so I'm trying to take care of that.
I know. I feel you.
But it's an exciting field. The equipment they got now to make our job easy
Yeah.
is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. You know.
Right. Right. I mean, I enjoy what I do. I really do. I mean,
Oh yeah,
tomorrow morning, I'm installing a condenser. I'm swapping out a condenser for a guy. You know, I mean,
yeah,
I tried to talk him into a system, but he just didn't want to go that route. So,
yeah.
it is what it is.
But like I said, hopefully at the trade show, I might be going to that next year, and hopefully I'll
Oh,
run into you.
to AHR.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely, man. You got my phone number, so just keep in touch with me, and we'll definitely meet up.
yeah. John, as always, thanks for everything, and just keep up the good work. Don't let those idiots bother you, because you're a better person.
I appreciate it, Tony, and thanks for calling in to test this out for me, bud.
You're welcome, brother. Take care. Have a safe day.
Okay, man. You enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye. All right. Thank you again, Tony, for calling in to test this out. I do appreciate it. Yes, Isaiah, I do plan to film. Matter of fact, I have a service call that I went on yesterday afternoon that I filmed. It's already been filmed. I just need to edit it and all that. Let me get some of these questions. Sean Gunny, the Marine, he still works with my dad, man. He is my dad. I was training Gunny. When I left, I had Gunny trained, man. He could hook up the plenums, tape them, mastic. He could solder, braze, whatever you want to call it. Um, he couldn't do low voltage. He could do the high voltage, but the low voltage he still had a little trouble with. But he is my dad's go-to change out guy right now. So he's still working at it, man. I miss Gunny. I really do. I really do miss Gunny. He's a good guy, man. A really good guy. What's up, Blake? How you doing? Sure Shot Auto. How are you? Yeah, man. Well, you see, here's the thing, man, about Gunny. Gunny's a retired Marine. He was in the Marine Corps for, God, I don't know how long. He was a gunnery sergeant. Obviously, that's why everybody calls him Gunny. That's what he likes to be called. Um, but he is a carpenter by trade. So he knows how to work. He's not stupid. The sheet metal part, he could do sheet metal better than me. I kind of showed him what I knew and told him what needed to be done, and he picked it up right away. He builds transitions on the job. Uh, I mean, and Isaiah, I see you in the chat, buddy. I just saw your Facebook message. I know you're here. Um, so he's not stupid by any means. The man knows how to work. So he picked it up. Again, he's an old daddy's 63, so Gunny would have to be 60. But dude, Gunny for 60 years old is in really good shape. I mean, he's slim, he's cut, he's in good shape, and he likes to work. So now he only works on changeouts. He doesn't work every day. My dad only uses him on changeouts. But man, you talk about a hell of a changeout guy. He's and just a hard worker in general, man. Really just a hard worker in general. Great guy. I really miss spending time with Gunny and being around Gunny. Gunny was a funny guy too, man. Always in a good mood. Always had a joke to tell. Um, he made the job fun. There was never a dull moment with Gunny. So it and when you got guys like that working with you, it makes the day go by faster, makes the job less stressful. You got somebody that's uptight and bitching all the time and complaining, makes the day drag on, makes the job miserable. But when you got somebody like Gunny that likes to joke around and he's always got a new joke. Gunny always had a new joke. Every time we came to work, he had a new joke. And he would always mess with you and stuff, and it just make you laugh and just make the day go by faster, and just not make you not want to go to work. It just so he's a good guy. I'm glad you remembered that, Sean. So obviously you guys have heard. I've talked about Gunny a good bit. Then I really have, but I like Gunny, man. Gunny's my man. Sorry, guys. I was on my phone and I rewinded to hear Tony, and it did sound really good. See, when I'm by myself, I don't have to hear people on the computer with me. So I'm able to actually kind of hear myself in my headphones talking a little bit, and I'm able to hear the phone caller, and you guys are able to hear the phone caller. So for some reason, I can't get it set up to where when I have guests in here, to where, okay, so the issue I was having was I could hear the guest that I had with me and the phone caller, but the people on YouTube and my guest couldn't hear me through my microphone. So when I would get it to where you guys on YouTube and the guest could hear me through the microphone, I could hear the guest, but I couldn't hear it through the phone. Obviously, I'm not pressing the right buttons, or I might have to change some cords around. I got to do some research. But when you got guests in here, I don't know. I may not even worry about it. I still want to figure it out because it's going to bug the shit out of me if I don't figure it out. Um, but it's going to bug the shit out of me if I don't figure it out. But honestly, if you got four, five, six people in here, I don't really need to take phone calls anyway. I'll just do that on Wednesday nights when I'm in here by myself like this, because that's what I want Wednesday nights to be about. And I think I'm gonna go live on both channels like this as well. Um, to where I can I mean, what do you guys think? Do you guys like the double channel? Um, the double channel live, or do y'all prefer it on one? I mean, I kind of like it on both. It doesn't affect me because I can see both chats and I can see my software and stuff. So I kind of like the double channel, and I think it's a good way for me to get my outlaw channel built up a little bit more. Let's see what Blake wrote here. Blake, now I don't so much. Only time I wear boots to work is during the wintertime. A lot of guys don't like to wear shorts to work, but I tell you what, in Louisiana, it's hot as hell. So lately I've been wearing shorts and tennis shoes to work. Something I used to not do. Thank you, Watch Destroyer. I usually but I used to wear jeans and boots every day, but I don't no more. But during the wintertime I do. But the best damn boots that I've ever owned, and believe me, I'm an old country boy. So I grew up wearing boots. I've wore Justin, Red Wing, I've wore it all. Justin is not what it used to be. I don't recommend Justin boots to anybody. They are not nearly as good as they used to be. The best boot that I've ever had is Ariat, and that's currently what I have is Ariat boots. To me, Ariat is top notch, and I'm hard on a pair of boots. Not so much anymore, but I grew up out in the country, so I did more than HVAC in my boots. I did HVAC during the day, and I had to work the field, the pasture and stuff in the evenings and on the weekends, running tractors and stuff. And my Ariat's always lasted me longer than any other boot. So I highly recommend Ariat. What up, Ted? If I turn my mic off, guys, it's because I've been trying to get in touch with somebody and they haven't been answering the phone. So if they answer, I'm going to mute my mic. Matt T, what's up, man? Ted, I was wondering why you never came in last night, man. We waited on you, but I think we shut it down about 12:30 my time, which would be 1:30 for you. So we were kind of wondering where you were. So for those of you that are just now tuning in, I'm live on two channels. I'm live on HVAC with John Israel and HVAC Outlaw. Matt Teo, everybody was wondering where you were last night too, brother. Uh, yeah, Yamo apologized to me. He come in here. Though, I got to talk to Yamo. Gary Black, what's up? Nothing special going on, man. Just testing out a new software again. I'm live on both my channels, HVAC with John Israel and HVAC Outlaw. I'm live on both channels at the same time. I think this is how I want to start doing Wednesday nights. And I actually asked that a minute ago, and I never did get a response. Uh, what do you guys think? You think I should do Wednesday nights when I'm by myself taking phone calls on both these channels at the same time? No, I like Yamo, Ted, but what pissed me off last night was I never sent Adam a link, and Adam got a link from somebody that I did send it to. And he tried, I could see him down here in the bottom of the screen before I let him in. He tried acting like he was Yamo and shit. And so I'm wondering if Yamo's the one that sent him the link. I got to talk to him about that. Sean, I don't know, man. Georgia boots. I never wore Georgia boots. I've back in the day, I was a Justin guy when Justin was good, but Justin is not a good boot anymore. Ariat's been my go-to. No, I like the shit out of Yamo. I really do. Uh, anyway, nothing special going on here. Just trying this out. I don't know. The name of the title is Multistreaming. I don't know. I got to figure that out. So, uh, oh, Ted, we ain't even gonna go there, man. But what do you guys think? Nobody has answered me about Wednesday nights. Should I do both channels like we're doing right now? What do y'all think? Can somebody say something about that? A yes, maybe, I don't know. Anything would I would appreciate if y'all think I should do both channels like this, because their show is whack. um I agree, it is whack. I think somebody sent me a text and was like, hey, go check out Overtime. One of the guys is not even there. Then they had some other guy in there, and I don't know. But Ted, yeah, I knew Ted was going to say he doesn't give a shit. Well, since Ted don't give a shit, which I knew that, since nobody else is going to say yay or nay to Josh, it doesn't take time. I'm live on both channels right now. It's no extra work. I just click a button on this new software and it streams to both channels. I can see both chats. So, it's not really it's not really a big deal. Yeah, I'm going to do both because I'm trying to get the Outlaw channel known. And I think this will be a good way to do it. I got to figure out how to do these titles, though, because it says multi-streaming with restream. I got to figure out. I've seen you were a fill-in, Ted, but yeah, their show is kind of, it's, you know what I'm saying? You're the best part of the show, Ted. The plastic bins, just some of my shit, extra microphones, an extra XLR cable for my microphone, just recording shit. See, the thing is that this kind of stuff is supposed to go in storage. I have a big shed uh outside that the landlord uh was supposed to come clean out. All her shit's in there because the lady we rent from, she's the only other person that's lived in this house, and she moved and started renting her house. And it's a very nice house. It's an older home, but it's very clean. We really like it. It's very nice. And she said, I'm going to come clean the shed out. And I told her about my YouTube stuff. And I said, do you mind if I put a window? Because that shed has electricity, it has insulation, it has everything in it. It's insulated and everything. And I asked her if I could put a window unit in there and use it as a studio. And she said, oh, yeah, I don't care. Do whatever you want with it. Well, she still hadn't come and cleaned it out. And that also, I don't need the whole damn shit because it's a pretty good sized shed. I was just going to take up a corner of it, and then the rest of it I was going to use for storage, because to put like shit like this in, and we got a couple more of these that are empty right here, from unpacking when we moved, but I have no place to put them because she hasn't cleaned out the shed. So I need to get on her about that. Blake, any Western store? Blake, where are you from? Tell me what state you're in. And I mean, you got to have a Western store somewhere close by. Um, any Western store is going to carry Ariat. I am being nice, Ted. I'm being nice. I'm being nice. Yes, my love. How can I help you? You want a Coke? I think you should be drinking juice instead. Don't you? Hmm. Oh, well. All right. Just one. That's it. Oh, now Blake's commenting on the other channel. um, Blake, oh, dude, you live in fucking Texas? Dude, go to a Western store. God, I know they got Ariat boots. You better not drink that. That's your mama's. All right, here. She'll get over it. Here. I guess. Won't you bring me one in the can? No, I want my own. Dude, if you live in Texas and you can't find Ariat boots, you got a problem. Sean jumped over to the other channel too. It doesn't matter. It's all the same. Blake, if you live in Texas and you can't find a pair of Ariat boots, there's an issue there. Thank you, love. I got you. No, it's all good, man. I don't care. I'm just, it's either or is fine with me. Hey, Gary, you know what, man? Do that. I'll send him some too. Let's talk about that for a second. The Crocs, okay? All right. So I've been slammed hard on YouTube because I have a video. Uh, no, Andrew, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Okay, you twisting my words, man. You twisted my words. All I said was that the unit, that was really the first time I had dug into the newer style. Okay. All I said was it was nice. And because look, man, I'll give anybody their due, whether it's a unit, a person, or anything. The coil was really easy to change. The air handler seemed solid. I never said that I liked it or loved the equipment again. I was going to start selling it. I never said that. I'm an ICP guy. I'm not. Look, I buy from the same distributor that I bought from back in Alexandria, and they handle Ream and ICP. I buy ICP 95% of the time. Every now and then I put in a Weather King. If it's a condenser swap out because I get them at a damn good price. The little cube unit, they've brought that back. Anyway, let's get back to the Crocs. So I catch a lot of heat, especially Gil's really the worst one. Gil likes to call me the fat man in Crocs when Gil is the queer looking dick with the beard with the flat bill hat. You see how that goes both ways? Here's the thing about Crocs. Oh, and the reason I catch heat about it is I have a video on YouTube where I actually went on a service call in my Crocs. I got home. I had just got out of the shower. And the lady called me and wanted me to go right then and there. So I agreed to go. I said, you know what? To hell with it. I was in my basketball shorts, and a t-shirt like this that I lounge around the house in. So I went just like that. I said, fuck it. I'm not going to dirty more work. I didn't want to dirty more work clothes. And I had just got out the shower, so I wasn't going to put my dirty work clothes back on. So I said, fuck it. I'm going like this and I'm putting my damn Crocs on. And that's exactly what I did. And I ran that service call in Crocs and they showed up on camera. And I've gotten grief about that. Look, I don't wear Crocs to work every day. Okay. But there has been a time or two where I've went on a little service call in my Crocs. No, Gil's a dickhead. And I don't give a shit if Gil likes it or if anybody else likes it or not. And people say Crocs are gay and this or that. I tell you what, there's a lot of some bitches down here in Louisiana that wear them things. We wear them to the camp. When we're at the camp, sitting around, drinking a couple cold beers at night and stuff, most everybody's got Crocs on. I'd like Gil to come down here and tell a few of these boys down here that they're gay for wearing Crocs. I bet you get punched in the mouth. And that goes to anybody else. I'd punch him in the mouth. So if you don't like Crocs, that's great. I love them. I don't give a shit if you like them or not. If you think they're gay, I like them. Okay. Yeah, Gil's a dick. Gil is the example of a dick, an asshole, a tool. That he is the perfect example of that. So, but Gil gets on here and tells everybody how much he loves Isaiah, the autistic kid that was in here last night that has the beard and that, plays the video games and stuff. Again, somebody was picking on him last night. I'm telling you guys right now, if I catch anybody messing with Isaiah, picking at him, calling him names, you're getting banned because he's a 19-year-old autistic guy that loves HVAC. His dad does. He tries really hard and he's very smart. You fuck with Isaiah, you're out of here. He picks at me. Gil fucks with me about my Crocs and shit, and Isaiah's a big dude too. And Isaiah wears Crocs and he talks about, oh, I love Isaiah. He's my little brother. But calls me queer and gay because I wear Crocs. But Isaiah wears them too. And he's a big guy too. But that's okay. So, fuck Gil. His podcast ain't worth the shit either. He's got about 10 minutes. I listened to one the other day. He's got about 10 minutes of intros. There's like a movie thing that you see when a movie comes on. There's a fucking they do the pledge allegiance to the flag. He's a podcaster. I used to podcast with him, Sam. They do a movie thing. They pledge allegiance to the flag. There's like a damn military horn. There's their little intro about taking your whatever to the next level. That shit, they got 10 minutes worth of fucking intros before the podcast even starts. Yeah, a wannabe podcaster. Yeah. Okay. I see a couple guys in here that didn't even know about Isaiah. So, yeah. That's why, yeah, guys, look, Isaiah is 19 years old. He's autistic. Okay. That's why sometimes, some of he says some of the things he does and he repeats himself a lot and all that. It's part of his autism. Okay. The reason I like Isaiah so much is because I just like him. He's a good guy. He's 19 years old. He loves HVAC. I have an autistic son. Okay. His mom and them reached out to me. Isaiah's been following me for years before he even decided to reach out and start commenting and be a YouTuber. But I like Isaiah because I just like him. He's a good guy. I've met him. I've had lunch with him and his dad. I plan to go again very soon. He doesn't live far from me. And it hits home with me when I see people out here picking on him because not just because of this, but first of all, he's autistic. You shouldn't do that. Grow the fuck up. Second, I have an autistic son. Okay. I have an autistic son. So it hits home with me when I see people fucking with him or making fun of him. That's why I don't tolerate it or put up with it. And that's why I will kick you the fuck out of here and ban you if you're going to do that to him. I'm not going to let somebody pick on him. Okay. It's just not right because I have an autistic son that may one day be, that when he will grow up and be autistic and probably get picked on, you know? So I'm just not going to put up with it. And I'm not being a dickhead. I like the kid and I don't think it's right. So, uh, well, Luke, what are you apologizing for? I see that you said you understand and that I'm 100% right. Uh, but you said you're sorry about that. I don't understand what you're sorry about. HVAC outcome, Gary? You lost me there. Oh yeah. I know, Luke. That he does that, but he doesn't know any better. But it's good, man. It's cool. I mean, you were busting his chops, but you weren't making fun of him. So it's believe me, there's been a lot of other people that have done a lot worse. Well, yeah, Ted, but he knows you're joking around. Messing with him and having good talk is different, but there's been people in here like making fun of him. So his shaker camera, what the hell is that? Yeah, man. There's autism. I don't man. Autism is there's a lot of kids that have that, man. A lot more than I remember when I was younger. My wife is in Facebook groups, Facebook support groups for autism, and she's made friends with some moms that have it, and it's good for for them to be able to lean on each other, and I participate too. But of course, my wife deals with him a lot more than I do because I'm working all day. So, but it's she likes it. It's a good support system. It really is. Absolutely, Luke. There's a lot of smart people that have it. For example, there's a show that we watch. It's called The Good Doctor. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Um, he's an autistic guy that is a surgeon, and he's a damn good surgeon, and he's autistic. So, oh, your stepson has Asperger's. Okay, I didn't know that, Ted. Oh, I got you, Ted. 72 in Baltimore. Let's see what it's raining again here. It's been raining for like 3 days straight. Let's see what the temperature is here. 80 degrees with heavy rain. 80 degrees with heavy rain. You know what? I need to check the weather for tomorrow while I'm thinking about it because I got a condenser to install tomorrow. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Holy shit. 80% chance of rain tomorrow. Lovely. The rest of the week looks good. May have, we'll see what happens. In the morning, I'll have to keep an eye on that. Oh yeah, Gary, it'll get humid as shit, especially like when it stops raining. That's when it really gets sticky. When it quits raining and that sun comes out, oh my god, it's miserable. It is miserable. But I got a condenser to install in the morning, and we're showing 80% of rain. Luke, it's good, man. You know, I have no complaints. All right, Ted, later, dude. I can't complain, man, for just doing advertising on Facebook. It's going pretty good. What the hell? What the hell do you see? Oh, my dog sees something. What is it, bud? Anyway, well, you know, Luke, I'm doing well, man. All I have is Facebook advertisement. You know, I'm gonna start doing a little bit more. I'm gonna try to get on the radio here before too long. I mean, I wouldn't say that I'm making bank, but we're uh we're keeping the lights on, obviously, and the internet, you know, and everything else, keeping a roof over our head. So yeah, I know, Matt. I know, dude. It sucks. No, I don't have a pop-up canopy, but I am going to invest in one because my me and my cousin appreciate it, Luke. Um we had to do a condenser swap out a couple weeks ago in you know on a mobile home, and their backyard had no trees or nothing, and the sun was just baking us. And I told him, I was like, dude, we're gonna go get us a pop-up canopy. So I'm gonna go to Academy and get a small one. You know, man, even with a pop-up canopy, man, I do not like to work in the rain. I do not like to open a system up in that rain. But the guy is remodeling the apartment. I'll call him in the morning if it's raining. Like Matt said, we pretty much work around the rain. So the first thing, I mean, the condenser swap out don't take me long. It's just a condenser. So the first thing I'll do is get it piped in and braze it. If I can accomplish that before the rain hits, I don't mind getting a canopy to do the voltage and all that. I'm good. I just want to get that sumbitch piped in before the rain gets there. You know, so all that moisture and stuff. I don't like that. But as long as I can get her piped in before the rain starts, I'm happy. That's right. Tech 5 Subco makes it. It's not a canopy, it's a magnetic umbrella. Now, that's not really good for the rain. You're still going to get wet, but it is good for the sun. Like for the beaming sun, it'll keep the sun off your back. Let's see here. Oh, shit talks about to start. So I didn't even, I just got a notification that shit talks about to come on. So I guess you guys will be jamming out of here to go over there. Give me 1 second. Might help if I turn my mic back on. You guys might be able to hear me a little bit better. Um, Hold on one second. Yeah, sorry about that. um, the person I've been trying to get a hold to all day has finally contacted me through text. But look, if you guys are going to go watch shit talk, I'll just log off of here. I mean, it's cool. And I want to clear something up about what Ralph and them like to say is that if you guys, all of you that are here supporting me and talking to me, he says that if y'all watch shit talk, then I hate y'all and I'm done with y'all. That's not true. I mean, look, if you want to go support them, that's fine. I don't have an issue with that at all. They won't say the same thing about me. It's actually like that on their end, but not here. I mean, um, so if y'all are all going to jam out of here to go watch shit talk, just please say so, and I'll shut this down. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to be mad at y'all next time y'all come back in here. And look, they like to say that I block people and ban people, and you know what? I damn sure do. Not for coming in. I'm not going to come back in here and say, "Oh, I saw you in Shop Talks chat," because I don't watch it. I mean, I might tune in. Hold on, sorry guys, let me send this text. Anyway, I'm talking about Zach over on Shop Talk. I call it Shit Talk. Because I know there's a lot of guys in this that are here. Well, see, I just got a notification that they went live, that he just went live. I know there's a lot of people in here that watch him because I'll tune in every now and then, and read the chat because they're always talking shit about me in the chat, which I could give a shit less. But sorry about that. Um, there's a lot of guys that I see here that I've seen in that chat. So I really don't care if you support them. There's nothing wrong with that. Now they won't say the same thing over there, but um, you know, it is what it is. So if you guys want to go over there and watch, it's fine with me. I mean, there's no agenda here tonight. I'm just pretty much sitting here shooting the shit with y'all for. It's a long story, Luke. It's a long, long story. If you're not up to date on it, man, it's just best that you just that you just don't even worry about it, man. It's a long story, dude. It's all good, man. It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. You got to. Ooh, the millennial says he's got a RTU to clean in the morning. What are you doing? Hey, where's Bubba? Oh, okay. You gonna play with Bubba? Okay. I've seen a few people drop out since they went live. Let's take a while. We can watch it together. Yeah, Rocky Top. He is. He thinks this shit doesn't stink. Boy, I tell you what, he's got some mega fans that this one woman in there, she left a comment. I find that really funny. Uh no, he's not, Luke. Hey guys, help Zach make it to 20,000 subscribers. Tell your friends and coworkers, share on social media, and don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. I mean, can you say go put that back? Yeah, no gag reflex, Luke. All right, so it looks like I'm still keeping my viewers here, so I'll just keep it on mute, and we'll see if anybody brings up my name, which I really don't care. I'm sure. I'm sure Zach has been watching this since or before he went live. You know, man, Big Mike, he was actually one of the guys that that I was closest to when we were together, when we were still together. And then ever since he decided to get in there, with Zach and them, yeah, he's really become a dickhead and thinks his shit doesn't stink. So, how you doing, Pete? Nice to meet you. I don't know if that I've ever seen you in here before. I'm guessing that you're introducing yourself. Uh, but thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Ricky, you pulled the trigger and bought a leak detector. Are you talking about the TechMate? Oh shit! I just realized that son of a bitch never did start charging. Hold on, guys. My damn laptop's about to go dead. Come on. I've been having some issues with my charger. Hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. Guys, I'm still here. I'm having issues. The only bad thing about MacBook is the damn charger. Um, they give trouble, and I have 8%, 6% left, and I cannot get this charger to start. I'm probably gonna have to go to Best Buy tonight and buy a new charger. It's been acting up for a while, and I've been playing around with it, and now it's gonna act up. Son of a bitch. Oh wait, we might have something there. Got it. All right. I got it. Ooh, that was a close call. You know, the only thing about this MacBook, the only trouble I've had now, the screen being broken twice, that was my son's fault because he decided to throw it. Yeah. Now the other things that he didn't cause is okay, Ricky, that's good to hear, man. The TechMate's good, dude. Um, I've been through probably 4 or 5 chargers because it's like they get burnt. The gold tips get burnt. And if anybody on here knows anything about MacBooks, tell me if I'm doing something wrong or is that just how they are. And I've had the charging port replaced one time because I thought it was the charger, but it wasn't. It was actually the port for the charger. So what I'm going to do is, and the way I tested that is I'll actually bring this thing to Best Buy, go find a MacBook out on display, take the charger and plug it in and see if the charger works right away. Because like this charger, I had y'all on mute and I kept having to plug it and unplug it, plug it and unplug it before I finally get it to take. I don't think the port is bad. I just had it replaced not long ago. I think I need another charger, is what it is. So, does anybody on here know anything about MacBooks and good at stuff like that, and why these things go through so many chargers? I mean, I just don't understand it. I've, because PC laptops, they plug in. This thing uses that magnetic thing. It's got that square thing, and you got to put it in there, and it magnets and man, I've been through a lot of chargers, man, and it gets old. Is everybody still here? I haven't seen the chat move in a while. Hello, hello, anybody here? Can y'all hear me? Anybody here? Okay, all right. Now the chat's moving. Sometimes you guys scare me, man. The chat will just stop and I don't know if I'm frozen or if the stream has ended or, what the fuck? Hey, it's pretty nice to see that I still have 23 on HVAC, 23 people watching on HVAC with John Israel and 7 on Outlaw while Zach is live. So, man, I got a fighting chance, man. I've got a fighting chance. See, so far I haven't seen the only person I've seen in his chat, but we did lose some people since he went live. I seen Gary Black in his chat. We all know Zach is the king. So the fact that I'm maintaining, I am not good at math. About 30 viewers while he's live, yeah, tells me I got a fighting chance against the king. Ooh. all right, let's do something here for you guys. Any wrestling fans in here besides Matt? Matt, I know you're a wrestling fan. Do we have any other wrestling fans in here? Oh, Brian Orr is definitely the king of podcasting, but Zach is supposedly the king of YouTube, although he doesn't actually work in the field. He just puts on a show, but I do both. I don't put on near the quality show that I'll give him that. Dude's got me beat. He's got this software where he can make shit on the screen and blah, 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 but whatever. So we got any other wrestling? Yeah, Matt. We got any other wrestling fans? Yes, I'm on both channels, Lynn. Yes, that's the whole point of this. There's no agenda tonight. I was just testing this out. Um, any wrestling fans in here besides Matt? Anybody? Any other wrestling fans in here besides Matt? It's okay to type, guys. Not for a long time. Okay. Oh, yeah, Chris. Yeah, yeah. He does a great show on Monday nights. I like Chris. Chris Stevens, I believe is his name. Well, for those of you that don't know, my cousin and I are supposed to be starting a wrestling podcast. I'm actually a little bit pissed off at him right now because that's who I've been trying to get in touch with. We were supposed to record our first episode this weekend. Now, granted, it was a bad weekend because it was my daughter's birthday. So we didn't do it Friday night because my daughter wanted to go out to dinner for her birthday. We didn't do it Saturday because Saturday afternoon was my daughter's birthday party. But we were supposed to do it today. Well, the son of a bitch ain't been answering my phone calls or text messages all day. Well, I just got in touch with his old lady, and turns out the motherfucker's sleeping. So I'm a little bit pissed off at him right now because we were supposed to record our first episode today. Yeah, Matt, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. It's me and him. He's coming to help me in the morning do that condenser. Me and him's gonna have a talk because I told him, I was like, hey man, I've done told all of my HVAC buddies on YouTube about the wrestling podcast. I said, and a few of them are pretty excited about it. And he was like, oh hell yeah, man, and then now we got this shit, so I ain't too happy about that. Bitch. Bitch. Not y'all on the phone. Yeah, he better, Rich. If he doesn't, he's really gonna get it. Oh no, he'll be here for that. He always shows up for work. Exactly, Matt. He's my gopher. But He's going to be extra gopher tomorrow. You know, for those of you that do follow Zach, does he even podcast anymore? Does he even still upload podcasts to like audio podcast besides what he does on YouTube? Hey Bruce, that's all right, man. We like electricians. To the guy that texted me, I'm going to tell him to call me. I have a guy that just texted me, said he's watching me right now, but he wants to participate in the chat and he doesn't know how. So I told him to give me a call and we'll see if we can help him out with that. No, Lynn, I did not. NCHVACR, what are you saying yes to? I did not hear that, Matt. That's good though. It's good he's doing it, not the damn and not a Democrat. Oh, so he does still upload audio podcast. Okay. Of course, Luke, you're not a Trump guy? Oh no. Oh man. Somewhat, Lynn. Honestly, man, I'm a stone cold guy. Stone cold Steve Austin is my guy. Luke, don't tell me, Luke, you're a Democrat, man. The dude doesn't want his voice on the air. Oh, Luke, come on, man. I'm afraid to even ask why. Man, Trump has done nothing but good for this country, man. Luke, come on, man. I'm sorry, man. You're way off, dude. You're way off. The man has done nothing but good for this country. Look at the stock market. Look at unemployment, man. Look at everything. Look at everything. But look, man, hey, Luke, dude, I don't want this to make us enemies or anything like that, man. It's seriously, dude, I don't want to be your enemy. But no, he hasn't, Luke. I mean, I don't want to get into a debate about you, man. Let's just agree to disagree. Uh, it's man, he's done a really good job with this country. He really has. So, Luke, are you a Democrat? Yeah, I just want to agree to disagree. I don't, because Luke, I really do like you, man. You've been in my chats here for a good while now, and I don't want to, you know, for that to come to an end just because you don't, you don't like Trump. But are you a Democrat or are you a Republican? Oh, you're an independent. Okay, well, that's. But man, let's just agree to disagree. I'll just leave it at this. The proof is there. I mean, the proof is in the pudding. It's there. And I'm a huge supporter. I've supported him since he decided to run when people thought it was a joke. I will not in any way, shape, or form vote Democrat. I am a diehard Republican, and I'm not afraid to say that on the air. I will not vote for a Democrat. Never, never, never. Because there is nothing good about a Democrat. Oh, very nice, Pete. Boston AC. It is Pete, correct? Nate's a joke. That's a new name I've never seen in here before. What the fuck is up with this shit, man? Down here, Bruce, it just depends on your experience. The high end would be 25 an hour. Usually around 20 bucks, but 25 would be good, would be on the high end. Oh, okay. Well, Mike, how you doing, bud? I know you guys. It's so hard to remember a lot of you guys' names. I'm not really good with names, especially when you have a screen name that's not your name. Wow, that blows, Jay. Bruce, where you located at, man? I know you said you're an electrician. Where you located at, my friend? Oh, what the hell did I do? HVAC 01453. What are you talking about? You can't hear the other party. What, Bruce? Try that again, Bruce. I got you, but it's all good, man. Mike, I understand. Oh, Fort Lauderdale. Okay, okay. What's the pay for electricians down there, Bruce? Or do you have any idea what the pay is for HVAC guys down there? Florida, the other hot state. This app fucking blows, man. That's residential, Mike. That's residential at 30. Luke, are you still here? Or did you get pissed off and leave because I'm a Trump guy? Oh, well, that's not bad, Bruce. Now, is that electrical or HVAC? Okay, Luke's still here. Good, man. I really am glad you're here. Hey, Timbo. There, look at Timbo's here. I haven't seen him all night. Okay. All right. So y'all base it strictly on experience. Well, hey, Luke, again, man, we'll just agree to disagree. That's something we won't talk about. But I'm glad that you weren't a snowflake and just, oh, I'm out of here, So thumbs up. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. I totally agree with that. Couldn't agree more. The fuck is that? That's good to know. Good to know. Well, HVAC 01453. Dude, you need to change that fucking screen name, man, or you need to tell me your name. You may have told me your name, but I can't remember. What is your name? You're not supposed to be able to hear anybody else because there's not anybody else in here with me. It's just me. Very good, Isaiah. You're about to hit 1,100 subscribers. That's awesome, man. I'm gonna have. I told you, man. Once you hit 1,000, it really takes off from there. Okay, your name is Michael. I'm gonna have to fucking get me a damn notebook or something, or in a piece of paper and like tape it somewhere for all you guys that have these screen names and remember your names. So HVAC with the numbers is Michael. This X loss FX F8X is he's Michael too, or he might be just Mike. Timbo, I'm sure your name is Tim, but I'll just call you Timbo. I like that name. And in Wild West is Sean. I think I'm right. I think that's Sean. Mike. Okay, so Mike. So Michael, Mike, and Sean. Oh yeah, J2 Spy, Wayne. Okay. Man, y'all are killing me. Oh. Hey, Rich, I have no problem helping you, man. But here's the thing. Do you have any videos? You have to have content before I can help you. I can help you get people to come watch to come your way. But if they come your way, they want to see content. Okay, I tell you what, Rich, get a couple more videos posted, then holler at me. My phone number's on the screen. Save it. Text me. Email me. You know my email. Let me see if I can create a different banner that has my phone number and the email. Not that I don't want to help you right now, but if I put your name out there, people are going to be like, what the fuck, man? That dude has no content. He has nothing to watch. You know what I'm saying? Okay. That is not. All right. So I'm going to take that off and I'm going to edit this out. Not right now, my baby, but I'll get you some, okay? You're welcome, sweetheart. So my daughter got a piggy bank for her birthday. So I give her all my change to put in her piggy bank, and she just came and asked me if I had any money for her. And I don't right now. Oh, no, that's my personal email. There we go. There's the phone number and the email address. So I got a guy texting me, and I'm trying to help him out, but he doesn't want to call in. He's embarrassed to call in. All right, let me go back up to the chat. Hey, look, Rich, you're getting some subs already, man. Yeah, Rich, load some content. My phone number's on there and the email. Contact me, man. You know, I'll be glad to help you out. Look at that, Rich. You're getting some damn subscribers. I'm really trying to get this guy to call in. Looks like I convinced him. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, is this the guy I've been texting?
This is it.
Hey, man, how you doing? What's your name?
Ben?
Ben?
Yep.
All right, man, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Well, guys, Ben's been texting me. He's looks like he's from Atlanta, Georgia, according to the phone, somewhere in that area.
From Georgia.
All right.
Atlanta.
And he just got into the trade a couple years ago. So what, you're not able to chat?
I don't know how to chat. Where do I go to do the chat?
Are you watching the video?
Yeah, I'm watching YouTube.
Okay. Can you see the live chat that the other guys are chatting?
No, I don't see that.
Okay. So you're watching me live right now, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there should be a thing that says live chat. Do you see that?
No, it's just under YouTube on my computer or my TV.
Oh, well, that's because you're on your TV. Yeah, you can't chat on your TV. You're
okay. I got to be on.
You're gonna have to be
computer,
on a
okay.
No, or your phone. You could do it on your smartphone through the YouTube app. Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you have a YouTube channel, log into that through your YouTube app on your phone. And look, you can still watch it on your TV. Just get on your phone and mute it, and that way you can see the chat and type in the chat.
Okay, so mute it on the phone and then just get in the chat.
Yeah, if you like watching it on TV, mute the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, just mute the phone, and then you'll see the live chat going, and then just start typing away in the chat.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, do it right now, man, and let us know. You know that you're the one that just called. And what channel are you
All right.
watching on? Are you watching on Outlaw or John Israel?
John Israel.
Okay, that'll work. Do that real
Okay.
quick, man, and write us a message.
I will. Thanks.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Bye.
Well, that was cool. Did that call come in clear for everybody? Good. Sounded good. Good. That's what I wanted to hear. Let's see. Oh God, the HVAC guy with all the numbers. His name is Michael. Michael. You know, Michael, I appreciate that comment, man. You know, sometimes, videoing and editing, it does take a little time, but it is what it is. Hey, there he is, Benjamin Timmons. There's the guy that called in. All right, dude, there you go. Now you know how to do it, man. He got it done. Hey, look at that. I got 38 watchers on the combination of both channels while the king is on, baby. Yeah. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, Ben. I'm glad you found it. The king is on, and I still got 38 people in this bitch, man. Yeah. I have a fighting chance. Hey, Night HVAC, are you the same one from a long time ago, man? Damn it, J2 Spy. What is your name? Is it Wayne? Is it Wayne? Yes, it's Wayne. Guys, everybody make sure you click the live button. I see some of you guys are commenting late. Some of you guys are commenting on stuff that I said a while back. Make sure you press that live button because this program does not have a long delay like Hangout. Let me answer. The Measure Quick app, I think is great. I really do like it. Wayne, I like it a lot. Luke, me and Steve Lav. Okay, so with all the drama stuff, well, Knight, man, I haven't seen you in a long time, dude. Welcome back to the chat, man. Welcome back to the video. I'm live on both my channels right now, Knight. The Outlaw channel that you're on, and then HVAC with John Israel. So, man, good to see you, dude. It's been a long time since I've seen you. Luke, with all that stuff we were talking about, he kind of picked sides with the other guys, and he has talked about my kids, and they, of course, Ralph denies that and says, no, he hasn't. He's never talked about his kid. But I had people send me screenshots of stuff that he was talking about my kids and shit. So no, me and Lav, we're not cool anymore, man. It's and plus I was kind of getting sick of Steve Lav even before all that anyway. I'm tired. You can only make fun of somebody for so long. He's been making fun of this Fritz guy for like 6 years. He films his dog taking a shit. He says that the dog's pushing out a Fritz. He says mama, to every other word. That's a Fritz thing. And now he's come up with this, oh, we're going to go see about this unit and give her the old, how you doing? To me, it's he used to be funny, but now it's like he's trying too hard. So Rich, that's a long story, man. Uh, dude, I don't even remember all the details. I really don't. It's a long story between Fritz and Steve Lav, man. And he's, get over it, man. I mean, but before me and Steve were enemies, I was already getting tired of his content. And not to talk about somebody or nothing like that, but man, this damn thing. But Steve is a much better plumber than he is a HVAC tech. There's a lot of stuff that Steve does on HVAC that, man, I wouldn't film if I was him because he does it wrong. And I mean, he can't even, there's some units out there, he gets confused. He doesn't know how to read the model number. He'll think a 3-ton. I'm sorry. He'll think a 5-ton is a 3-ton because the model number is like R something something and then 360. Well, that 3 stands for 13 SEER and then the 60 stands for 60,000 BTUs. So he's like, oh, it's a 3-tonner. No, it's not a 3-ton. It's a fucking 5-ton. So, he's a much better plumber than he is an AC technician. So, um, no, it's all good. Benjamin, you're good, man. So that's my thing with Steve Lav, man. It's just all the mama and the dog pushing out a Fritz, and then he started, with all that other, it's just it's too much, It's I got tired of his content quick. He has been in the business. I'm not saying that he doesn't run a successful business. I'm not saying that at all. Obviously, he runs a very successful business. I just don't like his content. Looks like shit talk has ended. Yeah, and he's a rude guy. He calls it Rudd, but he likes rude too. I know he doesn't have a big selection of he doesn't have a big selection to choose from. Hey, I don't use here's the thing. I don't use old capacitors with motors. Now, there has been a couple times where I just put a capacitor recently. I mean, here's the thing. If a capacitor test is good, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I do think if I've only done that, but I have a couple videos where I changed a condenser fan motor and I left the capacitor because I knew that I had just put the capacitor not long ago. But I mean, capacitors should be changed. Okay, um, you know, just for the record. Hold on, my daughter's up to something. Hold on one second. Sorry, guys. I wanted to make sure she wasn't tearing something up. I could tell she was up to something, but she's not. She's okay. If you can read my lips, I don't care. I just didn't want to be screaming with the microphone on, because I had to holler down the hall at her. Wow, I've been on here for almost 2 hours. That was not the intention of this. So have you guys oh, Gary's back because Shit Talk is over. He was over at Shit Talk. You guys, have you enjoyed this? Me just sitting here talking to y'all, or this is boring to you guys? I mean, be honest. I can take it. Trust me. I've had a lot worse said about me on YouTube. The intention was not to sit on here for 2 hours, but I've really enjoyed it. I hope you guys have too. But be honest with me. I can take it. If I have pretty thick skin. Right Choice HVAC. How you doing, man? I think that's the first time I've seen you here tonight. Isaiah says he's enjoyed it. HVAC guy. Michael. Okay. I see. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Anthony. Okay. Appreciate it. Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys like it, man. Yeah, there's no agenda. I'm just sitting here, just talking to you guys, man. That's about it. Nothing special. This is not some big show with like, shit talk with spinny wheels and, flashing lights and good editing. We have a phone call. Now let's hope it's not a hacker or something. Hello, who are we talking to?
This is Pete from Boston.
Pete from Boston. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Let me get out of my way because I can hear the reverb.
Okay.
I just called to say, I like your show. I've watched your videos.
I appreciate that.
Yep. And I can hear my voice. I got to kill my Bluetooth. Let me kill this thing. I can hear my voice. I got to kill my Bluetooth. Okay. So I just want to say thank you for the videos you put up before because I learned a lot from you.
Well, I do appreciate that, man.
Yep.
And
yeah, I've enjoyed this thing. It's interesting, it's kind of nice for different technicians to hear from around the country and share with each other. So thank you very much.
Anytime, man. Thank you for watching. And I really appreciate the comments. And
all righty.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Okay.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So that was Boston AC that's been in the chat. His name is Pete. Appreciate that, Benjamin. Let's see. I saw a couple comments. Luke Old Country, classic country, not that new shit that they call country. I saw some comments in the chat that I wanted to comment on. Where did they go? I don't know. I lost them. I don't even see them now. Oh, I know. There it is. Josh, A-Team Adam is a part of Shit Talk now, as is Big Mike and Justin and Joe. Luke, my wife, matter of fact, I gotta check into that or she's gonna kill me. Miranda Lambert is coming to the Cajun Dome here. We have a dome here called the Cajun Dome here in Lafayette, and she's actually coming here for a concert. And my wife wants to go, and if I need to get tickets or she's gonna have my ass. Willie, Waylon, Merle Haggard, Hank Williams Jr., Leonard Skinnard, George Jones, George Strait, Conway Twitty, David Allen Coe, Earl Thomas Conley. There's too many to list. I mean, that's my shit. I'm sorry. Yeah, Leonard Skinner. I think I said Leonard Skinner. You know what, Benjamin, man? I'm not. Don't talk about my boy George Strait. George Strait is my man. The guy can sing, but I am a huge George Jones fan. Do I watch NFL? Good God, hell, dude. Hold on, wait. Which arm is it on? Let me turn. There you go. That should tell you everything you need to know. That should tell you everything you need to know, baby, about me and the NFL. Yep, the Cajun Dome, baby. She is. She's extremely awesome. She's extremely good looking, too. College ball, yes, LSU, baby. About an hour. Wait, is it east? Yeah, I want to say east. An hour east of here, LSU Tiger Stadium. Falcons guy. We kick y'all's ass, man, you know. How about that Super Bowl y'all were in? I'm sorry, did I say that out loud? That lead that y'all blew? Sorry, man. I had to say it. I had to say it. We got screwed, but let me tell you something. I watched the Saints' first string offense. They let Drew Brees and the whole first string go in for one series yesterday. And let me tell you something, son. The rest of you guys out there in the NFL, fans, y'all better watch out. Y'all better hope y'all don't play the Saints. That series that Drew Brees put together with Kamara and Thomas, we're about to smash people. We are about to smash people. But y'all won that damn Super Bowl, Gary. Y'all still won the damn thing. Okay, Benjamin, take care, buddy. Thanks for coming in. We hope to see you next time. But let me tell you something about this, man. Louisiana. It was raining that night of the Super Bowl. And if the wind blows the wrong way or we get enough rainfall, we will lose power. And that's why the dome lost power. Wait, N8 the Great. Did you ever give me your name? Did you ever tell me what your name was? I don't remember because I'm starting to learn names for these other screen names. Right choice. What is your name? You know what? I am a huge Green Bay Packer fan as long as they're not playing the Saints. Now, if they're playing the Saints, fuck them. Nate. Okay. Oh, yeah. Nate the Great. Got it. I got it. I was saying N8, Nate. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't understand some of that lingo shit. My wife does the texting like that. I don't. So, my bad. I'm an idiot. I know. We did not put a hit out on your quarterback, Luke. I can't remember where you're from, but we hurt some people that year. Our defense did, and it was said that, you know, they were being paid to hurt people. It was never proved. It was never, ever proven. Yes, he was suspended for that. I'm a huge Green Bay fan as long as they're not playing the Saints. If they're playing the Saints, I could give a shit less about them. If the Saints are in the playoffs with Green Bay, I will not cheer for Green Bay. So as long as now, if the Saints are out of it and it's Green Bay, I'm Green Bay all the way. I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. Yes, my coach was suspended over that, but it was never proven. And actually, it was not the head coach; it was our defensive coordinator that did it. Our head coach had no knowledge of it. But no, it was never proven. It was never proven. I'm a huge Aaron Rodgers fan, Nate. Huge Aaron Rodgers fan. X lost. What is your name? Wait, no, you gave me your name. Oh shit. Is it Mike? Is your name Mike? God, you guys are killing me. Oh, you're from Florida. So are you a Miami fan or a Tampa Bay fan or a Jacksonville fan? Mike, yes, see, I got it right. Yeah, it was a pending investigation that was never proven. Yes, Andrew Luck retired. He did. That was crazy. You know, he could have did that. He could have did that shit in the off season. Doing it like two weeks away from regular season is kind of fucked up. Oh, you're originally from New York and you're a Vikings fan and you live in Florida. Hold on, guys. Let me fix this thing real quick. Okay, there we go. You know, man, I don't know what the Colts are going to do, man. They got to be thinking. I bet you the other guys are like, dude, what the fuck? I mean, they're up shit creek without a paddle right now, man. Yeah, the Vikings suck. That's who we beat the year we won the Super Bowl. That's who we beat in the NFC Championship when Green Bay was quarterbacking. What I read on the Andrew Luck thing was he said that he's been getting hurt every year and he's so prone to injury that it has taken the fun away from the game for him. You know, which I ain't taking up for the guy, but I can kind of understand where he's coming from. I mean, if you're scared to go out there and play, you know, because you think you're going to get hurt and you've been hurt this many times, you know, I can't really say that I blame the guy. I mean, look at Tony Romo. You know, Tony Romo, you know, all he did was get hurt. So Favre was a tough son of a bitch. I'm a Brett Favre fan. I have nothing but respect for Brett Favre. Exactly, Gary. You know, if you get shocked every day, you wouldn't want to fuck with electricity. So, Favre was a bad man. He was, you know, he was a great quarterback. I was a fan. I was a fan of Brett Favre. Romo had back injuries, man. You know, I'll tell you what, man. I don't give a shit what none of y'all say. Tony Romo's damn good in that booth on that microphone. That sumbitch is good, man. He predicts the plays before they're going to happen. I mean, he's legit up in that booth. I like him. Yeah, I mean, you know, we don't know. Maybe Andrew Luck. Brett Favre loves to send some dick pics. Fuck Tom Brady. Look, let me tell you something. Brett Favre's not from Louisiana. He's from Mississippi. I don't like Tom Brady, but I do respect Tom Brady for what he's done. But I don't like him. I think he's a pussy and he's a crybaby. That's how I feel. Yeah, Dan, Brett Favre's not from Louisiana. He's from Mississippi. Tony Romo is great in the booth. I like him in the booth. I really do. Oh, shit. Gary's on the Outlaw channel watching, and he's in that chat, and he says that Brett Favre sent some dick pics to some female interviewers, and they told on him. Yep. Close enough to Louisiana, Dan, but he's a Mississippi boy. You know, and obviously I'm a Drew Brees fan, you know, and, you know, not, I mean, obviously because he's our quarterback, but y'all can say what y'all want, man. Drew Brees, man, he's just as good as Tom Brady, if not better. I mean, the man has broken every record. Drew Brees is a hell of a quarterback. He really is. Oh, he was sending dick pics when he was with the Jets. That's fucking hilarious, man. Oh, man. I wish he would have stayed in Green Bay, though. But I tell you what, man, I tell you why I got so much respect for Aaron Rodgers. You know, a lot of guys like Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, Drew Brees, you know, if you don't like Drew Brees, there's something wrong with you. I mean, even if you're not a Saints fan, Drew Brees is a class act, man. Very good guy, down to earth, loves his family, loves his kids, loves his wife. Great guy. I mean, just a great, great guy. I mean, he really is a good guy. But I condemn Aaron. I mean, I can, you know, Aaron Rodgers, man, respect to that dude for being patient and sitting behind Brett Favre for all those years, waiting for his opportunity. Brett Favre leaves the Packers, and bam, look at Aaron Rodgers. But, man, Aaron Rodgers, though, he's only got one Super Bowl, man. He's only got one Super Bowl. X lost. That's Wayne, I believe. Damn it. See, I'm forgetting now. Yeah, you know, the Outlaw chat only has 6 people in it. My chat, the John Israel chat, has 30. That's why I'm doing 2 channels at one time. I'm trying to build up the Outlaw channel, you know, help it out. Aaron Rodgers is probably the best 2-minute quarterback right now. Yeah. That's true, Dan. That's true. But Aaron Rodgers, you know, he has still done great things. I mean, right. And Drew Brees only has 1 Super Bowl too. That's right. 1 Super Bowl for Brees. We'd have 2 if we wouldn't have got fucked in the NFC Championship, okay? Because we would have beat the Patriots. I'm telling you, we would have beat the damn Patriots. That's not a mole, Mike. That is a birthmark. It's not a mole. Yep, 2009 over the Colts. That's correct. Very true, Gary. Eli Manning has 2 Super Bowls, both against Tom Brady, one of them ruining the Patriots' perfect season, and he's a bum. Luke, Brady has 6. He just won his 6th one over the Rams this year. That we would have beat fucking Tom Brady and the Patriots if we wouldn't have got screwed. Oh, you know what? There's supposed to be something else that I can do. Let me try something real quick. Background. Does a background pop up behind me when I do that? It doesn't right here, but I want to see if it does it on YouTube for you guys. You know, I don't know if you can if you can have a birthmark removed like that, man. I mean, a mole you can, but I have a birthmark on my leg, not nearly as big as the one Drew Brees has, but I don't know if you can get that shit removed. Man, this new software said that I could do some kind of fucking background or some shit. Let me try something. Nothing? No, I don't have a green screen. But supposedly you don't, according to the thing, you don't need one. It's supposed to like show up behind me or some shit. Hmm. I don't know. It ain't working. Fuck it. I don't care. I was just curious. I'm using a combination of two. The software, Wayne, is a combination of two. StreamYard is the main one, and then I'm combining it with what the hell is this called? Shit, I don't even know what this other one's called. Some kind of multi-streaming to where that's allowing me to be live on both channels. Oh, okay, Nate, that makes sense. I mean, I guess he could, but maybe I don't know, man. I don't have the answer to why Drew Brees doesn't see about that birthmark, but maybe he doesn't care. Here we go with another screen name that I've never. That's it, Wayne. Restream. That's exactly it. I'm using a combination of StreamYard and Restream. Restream is the one that allows me to stream on both channels at the same time, and then I use it in combination with StreamYard, which allows me to put my phone number on the screen and my email and all that. So this new guy that asked if I do Mike. Oh, see, I'm getting confused again. My bad, Mike. Okay, so I can't remember who the fuck Wayne is. Yeah, the chat's working on the Outlaw channel. I can see the chat. I have both chats pulled up. Matter of fact, I'll type something in the Outlaw chat. Yeah, I just typed something in the Outlaw chat. It's working. Yes, Restream is the one I'm using in combination. No, you're not Wayne, Gary. Shut up, dude. But anyway, to the new screen name that asks if I do refrigeration work, no, I do not. See, okay, so we got this HVAC guy. Yeah, there's Mike in the other chat and back in the chat is working on Outlaw. Okay, so we got Mike, Nathan. I see your comment in Outlaw. You wrote test. Hold on. Mike, and then there was some other ones that I haven't seen him chat in a while. Oh, there's one guy named Sean. His screen name is Wild West. That's Sean. I can't remember. Uniweld gauges, they're okay. Go. Hold on. I was gonna answer. Mike, because I hate refrigeration. I've tried it. I did it already when I first got into this. I have no interest in refrigeration at all. Rich HVAC, your name is Rich, as far as I know. I got 10 in Outlaw now, so that's 42 people, man. Pretty cool. I mean, it's not that similar. I mean, I know it is, but then again, it's not. Well, yeah, Dan, of course I have my EPA. I've had that since I was like, let me see. I'm not good at math. I've had my EPA since I was 16 years old. I just did the math on my calculator. I got my EPA when I was 16. Yeah, man, I don't like refrigeration. I just don't. I don't like, I don't have interest in it. I tried it when I first started and I did not like it. No, I have universal. I have my EPA universal. Yeah, 609, whatever that is. Mine's universal. I can do anything. It's universal. Shit. Right choice. What's your name again? I swear to God, I'm going to have to write this shit down. There's Sean. Keith. Yeah. Keith. Right choice. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Keith. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to remember that. Nathan over on the Outlaw channel says he got his when 3 months ago, his universal. Michael. Oh, I don't know. He's not in the chat. And I don't have anybody in here with me tonight. It's just me. I only do the guest and stuff on Saturdays. And tonight there's no occasion. I was just testing out the going live on both channels at the same time. So but I'm gonna start doing this on Wednesday nights on both channels and taking phone calls. But I tell you what, man, I've been on here for 2 hours and 20 minutes, and I've really enjoyed shooting the breeze with you guys. I'm humbled that you guys have stayed in here and just talked with me for over 2 hours. Hey, thanks, Mike. I try, man. And that was why, that's why those guys left me. Adam and Mike and Justin, and they were like, well, man, Hangouts is coming to an end, so there's nowhere to go. Zach's got it figured out. That's why we're going with him. And I told him, I was like, guys, look, I'll get it figured out. And of course, Mike over in Outlaw, we got a couple mics in here that said that the NFL has not started. It has indeed started, my friend. It's called preseason. Exactly, Nate. They wanted to be part of the show, but they didn't want to put in any of the work. And I told them that I would get it figured out, and I did. Now I want to give a shout out to Mike Palace. I don't want people thinking I figured this out by myself. Mike Palace is the one that introduced StreamYard to all the HVAC guys through the community. Now, today I actually found this other one by myself where I could broadcast live on both channels. But a huge shout out to Mike Palace for introducing this stream to replace Google Hangouts for sure. Steve, he wears gloves, because sometimes he fools around with nasty stuff, and I'm glad he doesn't do that anymore. He used to say that every video. Oh, why do you wear gloves? Why do you wear gloves? I can never figure it out. Figure it out. But anyway, there's times where I will put on gloves if I know I'm going to get into something nasty. Of course I'll wear gloves, but I don't wear them on every job I go on like he does. Whatever your screen name is, what is your name? The guy that the last chat on the John Israel channel that's got the screen name that I can't say that just asked me how long have I been in the industry. What is your name? Just give me your first name. Uh, I was 14 years old when I started, so 16, 17 years I've been in this with my dad. I need a first name on you, dude, because I can't even fucking pronounce your damn screen name. Okay, I don't even know how to say your fucking name. Omar? Is that right? Is it Omar? Uh and now we got a guy in here named Oral. I've never seen him before. Well, it depends. It depends if you know what you got. Just jump out. Most of the time when you jump out R and Y, it will throw the blower on. But if it doesn't, then just put green in there with it. But R and Y should do it. Yeah, I know, Nathan, but that gets on my nerves, man. That is the Hey, Sean, we'll see you later, man. Thanks for coming in. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Let's give her the old "How you doing?" That's what I'm gonna start doing. Hello, guys. Welcome to the show. Tonight, I'm gonna give you guys the old "How you doing?" I mean, what the fuck is that? Not necessarily Tech 5. Sometimes the board will like if you like on a gas furnace, the board will do it. When Y is energized, the board will throw the fan on. Because I've jumped out just R and red many a times, and the blower comes on without even jumping G. So it's not necessarily true that you always have to jump G in there. Now, if you just want to jump the fan, then yeah, but most of the time, sometimes the board will throw the fan on when it sees a signal for Y, especially with gas furnaces, because that's how it determines. Okay, because on a gas furnace, you know how you have those taps, cool and heat. Okay, that's how it determines. My father's doing well. Will you please? Is your name pronounced Omar? Can you clear that up for me? Oh, I'm thinking it's Omar. Uh, that's how a gas furnace, the board determines to use the cooling tap or the heat. When it gets a signal, when it gets a signal from Y, the board automatically throws the fan on through and it gives you that cool tap. You know, for that particular speed that you want. So now, if you have an air handler with a fan relay, then you will probably have to energize G so that the fan relay will get a common and a G signal. But with gas, that's how it determines. When you have the cool tap and the heat tap, that's how it knows. When it gets a signal for Y, the board says, okay, well, we're going to energize the cooling tap. So there you go. Nate, what are you talking about? The dog loves to drive. I don't I see I don't understand. I know, dude. That's the thing, man. That guy must live a miserable life. He has nobody except that dog and his chickens. I mean, it's got to be miserable. Yes, X lost. Your name is Mike. Um Air handlers and gas furnace. Now, there are some air handlers out there that do have, you got to be careful though. Like York used to have a control board that where your thermostat wire went in and everything. They don't do that no more. But some of these units have what looks like a board, but all it is actually just a fancy looking fan relay with a delay built into it. You take, for instance, Goodman, and York is actually using that same little board. It looks like a board. It's got the fuse on it and all that, but it's nothing but a fancy fan relay. That's all it is. So that still has to have a common and G signal to turn the fan on. Okay. Now in the heating mode, it doesn't have to, because the sequencer sends high voltage to the normally closed side of that relay to energize the fan. But for cooling mode, it has to get a G signal. That's why on thermostats, you have that little toggle switch on the back that says gas or electric, or when you go, or if you have to go in and program a thermostat, it asks you what type of furnace do you have, electric or gas. It's very important that you set that to the correct parameter. That's why. What do I think? Hey, dude, I'm not going to answer any more of your questions if you don't tell me. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry about that. I'm not going to answer any more of your questions until you tell me if I pronounced your name right. Because I've asked like 3 times. The Colts are getting Colin Kaepernick. uh, no, but I don't recommend that you bypass any pressure switches. Okay, so it is Omar. Okay, because I don't want to be sounding fucking stupid on here, man. Omar, leak lock is a joke. You want to use something, use Nylog. Let's look, Gary beat me to it. Let's share the screen here and throw some knowledge on these boys. Gary with some Nylog. Hey guys, everybody welcome Beal to the chat, the HVAC hacker. That's a good dude, great channel. How you doing, Beal? It's great to see you here, man. Let's pull up some images of Nylog. All right, Mr. Omar. I'm going to share my screen and show you what some Nylog looks like. Whoa, I lost my chat, man. What the fuck? All right, can everybody see my screen? I should have did the other one. You know what? Let me stop this and do it another way. Now I've lost all my shit up in here. Okay, there we go. All right, Bill's a football fan. Hell yeah. Hold on, Mike. Don't dog Nylog, dude. Nylog is a great sealant. Even on piston assemblies, TXVs, you put that shit on there to prevent a leak. Okay? Yeah, don't knock Nylog, man. Nylog's good stuff, man. Come on now. Let me share the other screen. Let's try this again. You know what? Let's do it like this. We'll share the screen. Whoa, what the fuck? There we go. That's how I want it. All right, we'll open up another tab right here, and and then we'll type in Nylog. And we'll pull up some images. And then we'll do this. Actually, let's do the new one because it's got a new container. It comes in a new style right here. Get you some of this shit right here, my man. Nylog. Leak lock sucks. Okay, I'm done sharing. No, Mike, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, okay, for example, let's say you find a service valve leaking, okay? And it's we got a phone call. The phone is going dead though, but let's see who it is. You're on the air.
Hi.
Who we talking to?
My name is Josh. I wanted to talk about my new job.
What about it?
So I got this new job. I live in California. It's called Ram Ranch.
That's a hacker. I apologize about that. So, let's say you're installing it. Let's start here. Let's say you're installing a new system, and a Goodman, for example, and it has a piston. So you're gonna put the flare nut on the on the outside of the cabinet, just like Goodman does. 1 second, guys. Anyway, you're gonna put that piston in there, and you're gonna screw the flare nut. Put some nylog around those threads, okay, and just tighten it up like you normally would. It'll prevent it. It makes it easier to loosen it up, and it'll prevent a leak. Same thing if you're changing out a all mechanical expansion valve, a non-solder. Put it on all the threads. It's perfect for that. Now, what it does work good for. Now, if you got now I'm going to talk about a service valve leaking, Mike. Now, if you got one that's just pouring refrigerant out, leaking like a bitch, then no, replace the damn thing. But if you have a service valve that is just barely leaking, like it's so little, and you need to get the customer, you just want to add refrigerant and stop the leak and maybe come back later and change the valve, Nylog will seal that leak. Or if you don't want to change the valve and they can't afford it, to start recovering gas and all that shit, just to change out a service valve, Nylog will seal that leak if it's tiny. It really will. But again, I'm saying Nylog is great for other stuff. Flares on mini splits, any flare. Refrigeration, y'all use a lot of flaring in refrigeration. Nylog is your best friend. Okay. So stuff like that. My wife is calling. Hold on, guys. She's gonna shit if I don't answer the phone. My apologies. I must answer when the queen calls. Most of you will understand. Beal, I'm glad you're here. Hacker, there's something I've wanted to ask you. I may have asked you before and I don't remember. Do you work for somebody or do you work for yourself? This guy keeps calling the hack guy. So what I'm going to do is right now I'm going to block his phone number. See if that'll stop it, but chances are he'll just call from a different phone number. Okay, you work for someone. Okay, man. I wasn't clear about that. So, all right, let me redo some of these comments. Mike, does that you can even put it on Schrader's the Nilog. Mike, does that help you? Does that clear things up about what I mean about Nilog, buddy? Yeah, I knew he'd call from another number. The phone's about to die anyway, so it'll be dead in a minute. That's very true, Beal. You know, I kind of wondered, you know, with all the commercial you do, I figured you did work for someone, but I wasn't sure. It's all good, Mike. It's all good, man. That's, yeah, exactly, Gary. Exactly. You know, Hacker, I thought, Beal, I thought the same thing, but according to John Passarello, you can, and I've seen guys on YouTube do it. I don't do it personally, but I have seen guys do it. I personally don't Nilog Schraders, but I have seen guys do it. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Yep, packing nuts. I don't like leak lock. I don't see why anybody would like leak lock at all. Yeah, I hate leak lock, man. It's nasty. You know that it gets everywhere. Holy shit, Gary. I'll let everybody read Gary's comment for theirself. No, very, very, very true, Beal. You know, my dad used to use it when I first got into it. You're right. Stop leak. I saw a comment about stop leak earlier. I hope you're not using stop leak. If you are, please stop. You're not doing anybody any favors. You know, Bill, but if you're with the stop, I mean, with the leak or shit, leak lock, dude, people don't just do that, man. They glob that shit on there, dude. Okay, so we have the other Mike with the HVAC numbers after his name. I don't know if you're talking about leak lock or Nilog, but Nilog is great on flares. Yeah, exactly, Beal. They'll take that fucking blue leak lock, dude, and just like it's like they grab it like this and just fucking, because you have the little thing and they also have the paintbrush one. They either like squeeze the whole fucking thing on that valve or they'll take the fucking paintbrush and just paint that shit on there, man, and fucking tighten the shit out of it, and it still doesn't work. It's crazy some of the shit you see out there, man. Oh, hey, I'm going to be uploading a video after I shut this down. Yes, Mike, that is AKHVAC. He no longer really does much YouTube videos because he went to work for Navac. But yeah, that's Andrew Greaves that does that channel. Then leak lock gets in the piston. There you go, Todd, because that shit gets fucking hard as a rock. Yeah, and that's the thing. Leak lock's a bitch to get off. When nylog, it makes the shit easier to get off. What was I gonna say before that? Oh, I'm uploading a video after I shut this down, which guys, just I'm getting ready to get off of here because my wife's on the way home. She was visiting with her friend and stuff. And so I'm gonna visit with her. But so I will be getting off here in the next 10 minutes or so. But I will be uploading a video. I'm gonna edit it out and upload it when I log off of here and after I visit with the wife for a little bit. So be prepared. I will have a new service video uploading here tonight. It's just a service. It's just a no cooling call where I ended up not finding anything wrong, and you'll see that in the video. But if you guys remember on one of these live streams, I was talking about how the guys around here use BX for whips. Like, and some of you guys were like, "Are you sure it's BX?" And yes, I'm sure it's BX. It's not weatherproof. You know, and you'll see. You're going to get a good look at it on the video coming up tonight. Mike, the schedule, okay, like tonight, this was just a test to test out going live on 2 different channels that has turned into almost a 3-hour event, which I've thoroughly enjoyed. But I go live every Saturday night for the hangout. Saturday nights are a hangout where I actually let other people come in here on camera with me. You should come in one Saturday night, and it's on the channel that you're chatting on, okay? That takes place every Saturday night. I usually start at around 9:30 Central Standard Time. On Wednesday nights, I do a by myself with the phone. I take phone calls if people want to call in, ask questions. We talk nothing but HVAC. We keep it HVAC related. Okay. On Saturday nights, it's no holds barred, uncensored. On the channel that you're chatting on, we can talk about anything just like we're doing right now, except I will have people on screen with me. So I would love to have you on screen one night. On Wednesday nights, I'm going to go live on both channels like I am right now. I used to go live on just the Outlaw channel, but I'm actually going to start doing it on both channels just like I'm doing right now. And now once I grow the Outlaw channel enough, then I'll stop doing it on both channels. But Wednesday nights are about HVAC only. I take phone calls. You can call me on Wednesdays, Mike. I don't bring guests in on Wednesday nights. That's where the phone comes into play. You can call in and talk over the phone with me. And but we could talk about anything as long as it's HVAC related, whether it's tools, working tools, parts, whatever. You can call on the phone. We can stay on the phone as long as you want, but I will on Saturday. Absolutely, man. Come on screen. I'll send, if you want to email me, look, my email is on the screen right now. Send me an email after here tonight, after I get off of here, and say, hey man, this is Mike, aka X Lost. So I'll know who you are. And that way I'll have your email address. I'll add you to the contact list and you can start coming in here on Saturday nights. Absolutely. So so always on Saturday nights, 9:30 Central Standard Time. Wednesdays, I try to do it early, 8:00 Central Standard Time. And now Saturday nights, there's no holds barred, no topics are off limits, and there's no time limit. We can stay on here all night if y'all want to. Now on Wednesday nights, I hold that one to an hour and a half max. That's it. Okay. Like tonight, I've been on here for 3 hours, but I've enjoyed it. My wife's been gone. She's been with a friend. So I've had nothing better to do. So I've enjoyed talking to you guys. So that's the schedule. Saturday and Wednesdays, definitely. But like today was just a test that turned into being a great time with you guys. So on Wednesday nights, if you have a question, just call the phone number right here. The phone number will be on the screen on Wednesday nights. And you can say, hey, what do you think about this or that? Call the phone number. That's what it's about. All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to do it tonight. I've been on here to be exact, because this program tells me how long, for 2 hours and 50 minutes, just 10 minutes shy of 3 hours. Todd, nitrogen is not necessary when using Stay Bright 8 because it does not get hot enough. But brazing, because Stay Bright 8 is not brazing, it's soldering, but I call it all soldering. So if you ever hear me say I'm about to solder the line set together, yes, I know it's a damn brazing rod. I know it's called brazing, but I was brought up, my dad, it's all soldering to us. We call it soldering. Some people call it welding. Some people call it brazing, everything. I have some Stay Bright 8, and I've got a couple change outs to do this week, and I am so tempted to try it. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But I'll be honest with you. I haven't done a lot of soft soldering in my career because I've never been into plumbing. So I think I'd want to practice here at the house before I get into it. So I think I'm going to practice here at the house before I put it on a unit, just because I'm not the best soft solderer in the world. Don't worry, Mike. The video will be uploaded. It'll be a little later tonight, but it will be up tonight. I got to edit it. That won't take me long, and then I'll load it up. All right, guys, I'm getting off of here. My wife will be home shortly. And thanks, guys, for staying here and tuning in, and I really do appreciate it. Yeah, and I guess that's all I got for you guys tonight. This was a great time. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So let's see. Today is Sunday, so we will see. Rich, I have a service video coming up. Just a no cooling call video that I will be uploading here shortly. There you go, Beal. You're the man, Beal. You are the fucking man. But all right, guys, thank y'all so much. I had a great time talking with you guys, interacting with you guys. Today's Sunday, so we will see you guys Wednesday on both these channels around 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. Thank you guys again. I am humbled and truly appreciate the support. Thank y'all. We'll see you guys next time.